Yeah,
Any team.
Okay, any team. That's what I want to narrow down. So you go Echo Fox, which I don't hate. What's the full roster? I know this is Proofy's team, but what's the full roster?
Proofy, Neslo, Cyborg,
And Sinful.
Right? Yeah.
Now, that'll be a pretty good team.
Potential to shock people.
I heard they've been killing it in scrims.
Well, do we count any of the EU teams coming over?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I believe Splice is coming over. I think they can have a really good showing in Anaheim.
But I think they're coming like a week before the event. I think they're coming here
Splice
soon.
could. I honestly feel Splice
could be top four.
Top four.
I think Splice can be in the
top four. I really do. Remember what TCM went to Anaheim and got top 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
goes, yep.
I think the Splice team's better than that team was.
Hasn't Anaheim always been like a European Magic type event in the past where like one team will show up and
No, I mean,
surprise?
TCM Impact for Black Ops 2. I mean, TCM won the first 2 games in that series. No, they smashed them on the hard point.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the series, the series wasn't
up
really
until
too
Ghost Anaheim. I think that's the first time ever like a European team broke the top 8 at MLG.
We got to move on because I just heard the third question. It made me start laughing. What do Jack and Revan like and dislike about being roommates?
He's really loud late at night when I'm trying to sleep, but I'm almost like
and the bunk beds make it tough too.
I'm like a consistent viewer in his stream just because like I'm late at night, you know, I'm reading the books that you recommended to me, and then all of a sudden I hear Jack just casting bots, and I'm like, what is this? What my life has become? Just
no, that actually is what your life has become. That's actually a very real statement.
You know what? What do I like about Revan as a roommate? I like that he's there for me if I need him.
So he's a cat.
I like that at times, you know, I can rely on him if there's a task that needs to be done. What I dislike is that
at times I can rely on him.
There's times I don't want to share a meal with my roommate.
It's all the time.
I don't eat,
want to share a roommate, but Revan never eats. So
if you guys don't know, I eat like 1 meal a day.
Goldfish, Cheez-Its.
I usually eat Cheez-Its for dinner.
I have only seen him eat Pop-Tarts in the last month and a half that we've lived together, like in our apartment. I wish I was kidding.
That's 100% true.
I'm so happy you two are in love. All right, let's move on to the next question. I was laughing so hard I didn't even hear what this one is. Will Elevate fall out of the top 8?
I don't think so.
I don't either. No,
I think they hold on.
I don't see that happening to Elevate at all.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, they had yes, their series versus Rise was rough, but they go all the way to the final 5 seconds of a hard point. They lose by like 4 seconds. They kind of threw that one away, in my opinion. And then also there were some miscommunications. I talked to Nagafin about this and what really went wrong. Then the game 2, I think, went all the way to round 11. The uplink was like a 2-possession game. It was a frustrating loss. Don't jump to conclusions with this team. As long as they can stay composed. I think they need to stay composed as a team better after a rough map.
Well, remember, they were the ones that had the really late run in Stage 1, too. Like, they took that hot streak kind of going into the Stage 1 playoffs. So I wouldn't put that past them to do again. Just make a really nice streaky run going in. I still put them somewhere falling in that 4 to 6 is probably where I think they'll end up being. Is there any chance they fall out? Yeah, I mean, with the likes of Luminosity, Cloud9, these teams turning on,
at this point, with anything that's happened in Stage 2, as you mentioned, anything is possible. Yeah. Anyone could fall in the top 8.
All right, well
outside of like the top 3.
Do we have any more questions? I don't even know. Was that the last one? Okay, that's the last question. I wasn't sure. I was ready for more. I like that part. I want to hear more about your guys' roommate situation at some point because that really made me laugh. All right, now for our next segment, it is going to be our Scuff Team of the Week. These are your global superstars. Coming in first, it is none other than Fida from Mind Freak Beast Performance. He's a main part of the reason that Tainted Minds will not be into the top 4 is he was going off in a convincing victory in that one. When we move to EU, it's going to be Watson of LDLC. It was really between him and Scrapsy for me. Both those players had monster weeks. Watson, a big part of, I believe, the Infused upset. I don't think they were able to take on Millennium, but that's a really tough week for LDLC that they end up going 1-1. And then for North America, we talked about this guy, Happy. He may have not done it in the slaying department. We all talked about how impressive he's been. The fact they were able to get a 2-0, something about this roster is clicking, and he's a huge part of it. And then finally, J-Cap of Envy. We all saw it, man. I know they only got 1 match this week due to the delays, but he was shooting rockets out of the inmate. The savvy veteran continues to impress, and that is your Scuff Team of the Week. All 4 of those guys, congratulations. Impressive stuff. What are your guys' thoughts?
I think J-Cap absolutely impressed me the most of everybody on that list this week. Looked really solid. If you can keep that up for Envy, I think this is a squad that'll find themselves pushing for that top 3 spot.
And look, I've been talking about Happy for Cloud9. I think he's a big part of this team. I think once they bring him in, they start winning some games. I'm excited to see if they can keep it going.
Is there anything you would change, Revan? I'm giving you...
On your Scuff Team of the Week?
Yeah, I'm giving you veto power. Now, you guys give me some feedback. I ultimately kind of decide.
I think this is a fine team.
Yeah.
You did a good job this
Thanks,
week.
buddy. Thanks, buddy. You know, I just look through the stats, look through the results, and, you know, whoever sparks my eye. So if you have a problem with it, it's mostly my fault. But, hey, coming up next, guys, it's the reason we're all here. It's probably the reason half of you are watching. It is going to be the match of the week, and it is going to be Optic versus Rise. But the treat before we kick that off, it is going to be the Sony Top 5 Plays of the Week presented by PlayStation 4.
Chief versus Apotheon. We're on board with none other than Rival, as we're going to be attacking straight towards mid, and he's going to be picking up one handy kill, follows it up with a second, and then I have a feeling it's not done yet. The player in front's going to hit a 3. Why not all 4? And that's a beautiful start there for Rival. Already into his streaks. Lightning's going to be waiting for him. Going to be gifted his 5th kill. Why not? You know what, Rival? I think you should get a race right here.
Now, because arguably, you've got Apotheon out there in that central hard point. They're wide open. Oh, don't lose it. Don't lose it, man. Give it to us. It's the last day. Think of this as Christmas. Would you ruin Christmas, Rival? No, don't do that. You know he's behind the couch. Oh, he's going to get killed. I can't watch, Josh.
He's got this. He's got this. Rival's got this, man.
Is it over?
No, it's not. He's not done yet. And he's still going. 20. He's got it. With securing that hard point, he got fully streaked out. 7-1, and there's going to be a Wraith. He's going to be trying to get his wall run hit. Oh, please. Do it. Claw. Do it for Daddy. Do it! Oh, Claw! Getting the shot over the top from that wall run.
Still
laying down.
Different corner.
Laying down.
Different corner.
Catching your opponent off guard. It's so annoying.
Oh, God!
Royalty!
Oh, my goodness!
They can't even afford to rotate early. They've got to challenge all of this. Zero comes in with a 2. He's now actually on streaks. He is picking it up.
But is it too late?
Just picking up Camo to pick up another kill here. That's full streaks for him. PD needs to stay alive. PD needs to make some big kills. He made the 2-piece. This is coming right down to the wire. I cannot believe how on earth Infused have managed to do this. We said lethal rain, and that was 3 hard points ago, and they're still going. PD is still holding on. This might actually be all over. I cannot believe what we've just seen in the CWL. Infused have brought it all the way back, and it's 1 point, and it's the next rotation.
The rotation. No.
Exertus are there.
They need to break it. It's counting down. There's 5 seconds left, and they need to push through. Exertus, they can end it right here. What a nail in the coffin. He's got to slide in and know the contention. And Exertus. My goodness, what a hard point we've just seen, ladies and gentlemen.
Slasher actually falls off the map, off the spawn.
Later.
I don't know how that just happened. Here's Camo. This is a
Slasher off the map leads to an apathy dunk.
Yep. So apparently that's...
Oh, block! That was so sick! Was it Fizzer? Fizzer gets the block!
My head is down on the desk.
Oh my God, that was disgusting!
It's going to be John once again. He's 15-4, still on this spree.
Oh, he still has a Cerberus. He's got a Heat Wave as well. Now he'll like to call the Cerberus. There's another gunfight win.
Almost baited a player for the crate to drop on him.
Oh, gosh, imagine that. Will just toss it. It happened! Oh, my God, it actually happened! It actually happened!
No way!
I've seen it all tonight. I really have seen it all. I'm done. I'm done. I just watched a crate kill somebody.
No, man, I'm gonna go right over to Clayster. Clayster always gives us flack. For some reason, we always catch like his worst plays and we miss his best ones.
Well, maybe this is the moment where he does something heroic. And, well, you know, that's not a heroic play. Can we just not watch him? Let's just swap over. I swear, at this point, this has to... Maven's just cracking up on the couch. Like, this has to be a joke. A little bit of an awkward mantle there. Thankfully, Clayster's there to help out.
Has to reset his armor.
They still have time for a 1-point play, though.
He's going to get melted on this wall run, though.
No, but he's got Clayster there with the Tempest. That lightning will change.
Oh, no, TV! Oh, he pulls up the map!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why is it always with us?
Oh, no.
kill behind it. Clayster's got the dart out, and if they don't have flak, this could be so deadly. Gets one, gets two, the dart coming in big.
And then he just runs off the side of the map. Like it's unbelievable, man. Like, oh.
It's just become a thing. Like,
it's like, that was such a sick play, and then watch me.
Vicento's got the opening. You got the way cleared with Aqua. Aqua's beast moding it. Vicento for the toss.
What is that?
That was an awful
throw ever.
You still have a chance. That's all four dead.
Get the drone. Yo! What in the world is that?
Vicento.
It's the worst throw ever.
Oh.
I think at this point in our careers, I think FaZe is the only team right now that we really have a rivalry with. When we were playing in finals months ago, they would be the only team that would really beat us. So rivalry kind of formed there, and we haven't played them since then, and we seem to struggle against them, but we haven't played them in this game yet, and I really want to.
I'd say the teams that are the hardest for us to compete against are Rise and FaZe. They've always been our rival.
I say other teams think that we try a little too hard online, or that we're really connection-based, but we just get on, try to make the most of our time and really practice.
The pressure, you know, it's best just not to think about it at all, you know, just to focus in on your screen and the teammates next to you. But other than that, you know, the crowd, how many people are there, the lighting, none of that stuff should affect you when you're playing at this level of Call of Duty. Goal this season is to win every single event that we attend, period. We're going to practice a lot. We're going to show up to tournaments, and, you know, we're going to take that win. We're going to take the win every single time.
6 hours. You can jump on.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was cycling through to see who might be sniping. Didn't see one defensively. Looking over the top is Nogden. You saw via the X-ray. There's a player in the back.
Oh!
How does he continue to hit these shots?
How did you even see that guy?
Cinder had cold-blooded as well. For me, in my old eyes, it feels like everything just blends in there. Somehow Nogden rips off his face.
They could actually make this point. Back at next stop, Swiftazor's there as well. The drone is going to be reset. Who's there? It's Dean for the Chiefs, but with 8 seconds left, there's not going to be enough time. You can see he's going to... What? No! This could be Swiftazor! Go and use the 1-point play! He gets it!
Dart's my favorite scoresman. I appreciate if you would show more respect. Does anyone realize the salt on the back?
How will you let that happen? What are you doing, Complexity? Oh,
like, what is the team looking at?
He just walks in.
He didn't teleport there. He walked with his own 2 feet.
Actually, you know what? Should he get the kill here? He's got an opportunity through Graveyard here. But he's going to take a lot of flak and good drone. How is he still alive, Bryce? I don't understand. I don't either. Oh my god, he might actually get this kill. No! Oh, this is so stupid. He's going to get a 1-pointer. Reedy, he just gets bullied, beaten up by LDLC, but he does not go down. That's going to be kill number 3. 7 kills overall.
A lot into this round to put them up at that crucial 5-round mark. Looks like they will. Psychosis being top middle. Sunny goes flying out. Gets the kill on Pac-Man as well. He knows there's a player top right.
Spotted him right there.
Does not challenge, but instead will go for his 3rd kill of the round towards top green. And it's time to go for a wall run back towards top. His final kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your Week 7 Call of Duty World League North American Pro Division Stage 2 presented by the PS4 Match of the Week. And we've got a great one for you here, Evan. Optic Gaming going up against Rise Nation.
You know, this was our very first match of the week when the stage kicked off. Last time these two teams faced against each other, it was Rise Nation taking that matchup. Scoreline of 3-1. You know, they got crushed in the hard point. Yep. Search and Destroy win all 11 rounds. Uplink decided by, what was it, like 2 points? And then Rise closed it out with a 2-flag lead win in the CTF.
It definitely caught a lot of people off guard after Optic Gaming had just beaten them, obviously, at Stage 1 finals. This Rise Nation team, they're one of the 3 squads that you know always hangs towards the top at Black Ops 3, obviously alongside Optic Gaming and FaZe Clan. Revan, this team, they stack up well against OG. They're one of the few teams that know the recipe to beat them. But I think one of the key factors for me in this squad that might be overlooked at times is Slacked. What role is he going to play tonight against Optic Gaming?
Well, he's that aggressive SMG slayer of this Rise Nation squad. He usually works hand-in-hand with Looney when it comes to pushing out those lanes, and I feel like he's going to have a ton of interactions with Scump from Optic Gaming tonight. Slacked, I feel like he's definitely one of the more underrated players in the game right now.
Yeah, Slacked, always impressive to watch, but they're going to have their hands full this evening. Going up against Optic Gaming, you saw the standings earlier. These two teams are neck and neck. A win tonight for Rise Nation would hand Optic Gaming their third loss of the stage. This OG lineup, always impressive for me. Revin, what is it about this team that just works so well for you?
I mean, they all know what it takes to win. They all know what roles they play on the team. And most importantly, I think one of the reasons why they're finding so much success is that they trust each other. You know, it's something that's tough to find in teammates, somebody that, you know, you'll trust to watch your back and cover the lane and do their job on the mat.
Well, as you mentioned, this team, they have a lot of chemistry. They've been teaming for a while. Let's go ahead and take a look at a team profile of Optic Gaming.
When Nadeshot left, whenever we had to look for a player, we thought of who's another veteran player that we know very, very well that could really, you know, fill a role that we needed him to fill. And Damon was the obvious choice.
At first, it was interesting to see someone fill Nade's shoes, only because, you know, you are filling Nadeshot's shoes not only in game, but like on Optic is a huge